gentlemen, boys and girls, victims of all ages. What's up, motherfucker? What's good with you guys, man? Wish you a gracious good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it may be for you. Wherever in the world you guys may be, thank you for hanging out with me for a couple minutes today. We're going to get fucked up. We're going to make fun of some cops. We're going to highlight some videos. We're going to learn some shit. We got a big week coming up, man. We got a big week. We got a big couple weeks coming up. A lot of good shit. So, okay. Let me get back to it, okay? Now, between Christmas and Rent, you guys said to mix the baking soda and then do what? With it after that? Like, is this supposed to be boiling water before you? Like, when do I add? I'm so confused. Listen, but I'll tell you what really fucking sucks, okay? I wish as a fucking guy, I had it just as easy as a woman. I wish I could go on Facebook and I could post something. Actually, I wish I could post any fucking thing on Facebook. But, like, a woman could go on Facebook and be like, man, I would love to get some head right now, and have fucking 8,000 goddamn weirdos from all over the world come out and want to come over and give this girl some head. Guys, we don't have it that fucking easy. I could put a message out there right now that says, damn, I would love to get some fucking head. I'd be lucky to get a thumbs up. God damn. Look, I ain't no taxidermist, but I'd sure love to stuff some beaver this weekend. You know what I mean? Skin beaver at that. I'ma find me one of them fucking 3-hole broads. I'ma find me one of them. All 3. 3-hole broad. I'ma find one of them. Put your motherfucking hand up in the comments. I'm gonna reach out to you. Bitch. I think I found a pretty cool one, right? And then this bitch tells me that she has a fucking daddy kink, right? So I fucking just smack her in the back of the head and I tell her, hold the fucking flashlight steady, you schmuck. Yeah. You still got a daddy? Listen, all white girls are not snow bunnies, okay? That's ridiculous. You got fucking cocaine cats, you got fentanyl ferrets, you got meth monkeys, you got Percocet possums. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. But every time I start thinking about making that fucking relationship mistake again, I started realizing the last time I had to fix that fucking annoying ass sound in my car, I had to open the door and push her the fuck out. And I certainly wouldn't want to do that again, now would I? Hey, you guys are important, cared for, valuable, unbelievably appreciated over this motherfucker, man. I got 3 videos for you guys today. Oh, it only gets better and better. The first video comes from d.refusal. Listen, now, it has been confirmed through absolute fact, through congressional hearings, through Senate judiciary hearings. It has been confirmed, okay? They put the fucking head of the Department of Social Services on the fucking stand, and under oath, this bitch admitted that they have lost over 85,000 children. Poof. Gone. Vanished. Who the fuck knows where they're at? Right now, we have the most corrupted fucking president in presidential history, in American history, who's hosting one of the largest fucking child sex trafficking rings on the... I'm not even gonna get started, man. But the point of that whole thing is, listen, protect your fucking babies, man. Take a lesson from this video right here. The second video, Young and Fearless. I posted this video because I see bootlickers post shit all the time. They say, oh, the right to travel doesn't work. You gotta have your license. You gotta have your ID. Okay, so I put this one on. Is it bullshit? Check out my man Young and Fearless. You let me know at the end of that motherfucker. And the very last video comes from Mr. motherfucking Brandon Banks. Thank God this dude knew his fucking rights. This was a traffic stop and an ID refusal. Oh, thankfully he knew his rights, and when that story plays, you will see why. You guys know what time it is. Roll it up, twist it up, light it up, spark it up, shoot it up, whatever it is that you guys do. Pour your motherfucking drinks, twist up your weed, let's put a little motherfucking pine in the air. Let's get right into these motherfucking videos, man. The first video, DDJRS, show us what happened, my girl. Let's go.
Yes, hello.
How's it going?
Hello.
So, we just here with ACS. They just need to see your child.
Okay, but can I have your badge number?
Yeah, 19477.
And yours as well?
Yes.
And what do they need to see my child for?
They're just working on a case.
No, I need to know the allegations, and I would like a card. Because that's my right, to have a card and know the allegations. I would like the allegations. No, I need to know that before anyone sees him. I have to protect his safety. I expressed before to the workers that I had a problem with other ACS workers, and they just disappeared. All of the workers, they tried to bribe us with a pack and play, and they tried to bribe us with a ticket to leave New York City. That didn't happen. This is a different type of case. So since it's the second one that happened, now I need to record everything. I have to make sure I have documentation of everything.
Okay.
So I need to know what was the allegations for me or my husband, me and my children's father. I need to know all the
So the
allegations.
allegations are domestic violence concerns. They're stating that you tried to run your husband over with a car. They're reporting that there's concerns for mental health for both of you. There's concerns for you both using drugs, basically crack in the presence of the child.
Crack? Are you serious? Ma'am.
It could be a malicious call, but we still have to make an assessment.
But since it's a malicious call, where's that person that called?
We can't disclose who called it.
Okay, so then you want to see my son and you can't disclose who gave information to you about my child? You said my son was 7 years old. He's not 7. He's 3.
It could be an anonymous call.
I don't care about anonymous calls. I have an anonymous child. They don't know my child. Obviously, they said he was 7 years old. Well, unfortunately, I have to make sure it works that way right now. That's it. I'm not going to let anyone touch him, come near him. I'm in fear for pedophiles and anonymous callers. I expressed before, wait a minute. I expressed before. I had an ACS case one time in my life. That woman disappeared, the worker disappeared, the supervisor requested to me that it was a mistake. Somebody anonymously called. I can't have that keep happening. No, sir. I cannot let numerous people see my child. At all, sir. I cannot let anyone see my child that I don't know. I don't know your child, I don't know her child, and I don't know yours. Excuse me?
My partner's talking to you, man.
Okay, you can speak.
Well, unfortunately, they just need to see the child. That's it.
I don't know them.
Okay, well, they work for ACS. They have their IDs.
I don't know that.
They have their IDs.
Sir, I asked the previous person, could I take a photo of the ID? They proceeded to say no. They didn't want me to take a photo. If they're that uncomfortable and they want to, if they're that uncomfortable.
Taking a photo of their ID versus showing is two different things.
Okay, but either way.
Like,
You recorded both IDs. So
you-
you do have
No, I recorded your ID.
You could, like I said, same thing with me. You could take a picture all you want on my shield, but I'm not going to take my ID out and let you take a picture of that.
Am I anonymously calling you right now as an officer to say you're harassing me?
No, but I'm just saying that.
So if somebody anonymously called on me, I need to know who that person is. I need to know who that person is.
Unfortunately, when somebody calls ACS, right now.
That's unfortunate, but that's not my
They don't
job.
have that information, but what you can do is you could probably file a
Sir.
FOIL request with the city, and then you.
So I don't have time
report
for
to
that.
them.
I'm not gonna let anybody see my
But
child.
when
I'm not gonna let
somebody-
anybody see my
when somebody
child.
when somebody makes
I'm not-
a complaint to
Ma'am,
ACS,
I mean, sir.
that's what has to
Sir.
happen. They have to come and they
Sir.
have to check on him, make sure
Sir.
you're okay, and that's it.
Sir.
And then they'll be out. All they have to do is
Sir.
see him or her,
Sir.
and then that's it.
That's what I'm saying. What is my child? A boy or a girl?
I recorded a boy,
How old is he?
3 years old.
I just told you he was
He's coming
3.
downstairs actually.
Yeah, and I told you as well.
But DHS also provides his.
They say he was 7.
Also upon position.
How?
The record said 7.
Okay, the allegations when the person called in, they said he was how old?
7.
He's not 7, so you got the wrong child.
No, because he's still coming to.
No, you got the wrong child.
The case is about
People
you. The
could-
case is
What's my
about
name?
you, Susan.
And what's my husband's name?
They didn't disclose that.
Okay,
I'm
so it's
saying
an
they
anonymous call.
disclosed
You
it.
can't see my child.
They have to.
Sir.
That's how.
You can't see my child. I'm not going to let anybody see my child that I don't know their child. Can I see your child?
My child's not involved in this.
Exactly. I'm anonymously involved in
No, you're
something.
involved in this.
No,
There's
I'm
still-
anonymously
there's still-
involved in
there's still
something.
called with your name on it.
Okay, so what's your name?
I already gave you my name.
Okay, so if somebody anonymously called on you, you're already in the system.
All you have to do is see him. They're not going to touch him. They're not going to take him.
I can't
They're
take that
not-
chance, sir.
They're not going to.
I can't take that chance. I can't take that chance.
We're here. We're not. They're not doing. any
Sir,
of that
I
stuff.
can't take that chance. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want anybody seeing my son. I don't want anybody seeing my son. He's my son. He's our son. We had him. It's our right. We're his parents.
Okay.
And as his parent, I'm protecting him. I expressed to you before, you were recorded all over the place. Everywhere we go. I didn't sign up for any of that. At all. Whoever has a little pet peeve with me or don't like me or my children's father needs to face me directly, not anonymously call you or them.
Tell the let's say you don't wake up.
I haven't seen that person yet. So whoever that anonymous caller is, they need to track that person.
You could file a FOIL request with the city.
Sir, I shouldn't have to do all of those things. I should have to do all those things because of an anonymous caller. I shouldn't have to do all of those things because of an anonymous caller. Like, I'm not have to make my life hectic because somebody is a Maddie. That has nothing to do with me.
No, I understand.
Like no, I don't think you understand.
No, I do.
Listen, I'm so clean, I could pass a job test for everybody in this hallway right now.
No one's
Okay?
doubting you. We're not doubting you.
Sir.
Maybe this person who called, that's them.
Yeah, exactly. So you're not supposed to have your life turned up because an anonymous person
No,
called
no.
somebody on you. That's the case. I could call on anybody. Jen, or Cam. Like, that's not how it goes. That's not how it's gonna go with
Have you
me.
got problems with anyone that would want to...
A lot of people probably got problems with me that I don't even know, but that's their problem. I don't see them directly standing in front of me right now saying it not anonymously, that they have a problem with me. With that being said, just because people got problems with you don't mean they could call and pretend you're a problem. And then, saying my child is a problem.
Parents here refuse you guys to see them. I mean, to see the child.
No,
If you
no.
need one, you gotta have supervisor. That's
Thank you, sir.
simple. All right.
Thank you, sir.
The supervisor was up here and she wouldn't let the supervisor, let us.
Then-
You mean their supervisor?
What supervisor?
Your supervisor.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yes, thank you, because
Let me. Right, you're not in trouble. No one's here in trouble.
That's
we
fine,
here,
sir.
We here like a median. We help them out.
Like a
we help you
mediator.
out. Yes.
Well.
We'll help you out.
Yes, sir.
If you guys refuse to, them to come as your child, well,
Yes,
because
sir.
they're doing their job, they're doing yes. Someone calls saying that, hey, they want to check on your child, maybe because something.
somebody may hate our guts.
Right. Yeah,
Yes.
Let me finish some talking. Right. Let me finish some talking.
Okay,
I'm
let me
here to
finish.
help.
Yes, sir.
If you feel like you're in trouble, whatever, let us know. But they gotta do their job.
Okay, so let me tell you about what I'm in trouble with. Everywhere we go, we're recorded. Pictures being taken of us, people popping up. I was already told that we went viral in some type of way. We're in a shelter right now. I didn't sign any information or
Right,
any
I understand
papers
that.
saying that.
But-
My phones are hacked and tapped,
Right,
every
again-
single one of them. I called the FBI, I called the DOJ. I'm very intelligent. Nobody's gonna take that away from me, sorry.
Let my partner talk.
If you don't let them... All they have to do is just...
No, sir. No,
If-
sir.
I'm just explaining what they want to do, okay?
Okay.
Let's face it.
If they can't see your son now, what's going to happen is it's going to open up a bigger case, and they're going to have to go in front of a judge, and they're going to have to get a warrant. And they will.
Okay.
Then we will be able to forcibly come in here.
Okay, that's fine,
Okay.
sir. That's fine. That's fine.
So
I'd rather
I
do it
just-
that way. Because I could prove everything. We could take drug tests, parenting tests,
no one's saying
parenting
any of
classes,
that.
everything.
But
Let's
if-
go.
if-
I'm with it all. I'm with it all.
Even if you could just...
No, sir, I have to prove that now. I have to prove the anonymous allegations. Sir, right now, this is a little bit more thrilling to me. I have to prove the anonymous allegations to protect my son. If it was your son, you would protect him. If it was your son, you would protect him.
yes.
So with that being said, I need to prove those anonymous allegations are not true about us. And we can do this.
Well, the easiest way would just be showing them, because then it's...
Exactly.
they go away.
So if they want to take it further, we can take it further. But sir, as protecting my son, if I was your wife, and I hope your wife would do the same thing, if there's an anonymous caller and someone's saying your wife is a crackhead, junkie, and this and that, and they're doing this domestic violence,
against me, I'd be like, look, whoever's calling,
it's a hater.
they're crazy, and look,
Exactly.
he's right here, he's fine. I don't know why. I want to get this closed and done with, because...
Why, sir? When
Why-
this
why
happens
would
to
you
build
want-
up a
why
different case for me
Well, why
and
would
my
you want
family.
to go to see a judge?
Why,
get
sir?
a
I'm gonna be
warrant
honest with
to
you.
force
I'm a
you to come
minority.
inside your
I'm a
own
minority.
house, when you could just
This is not my house.
sit right
I'm in a
My
minority
plan
in
is
poverty,
right now.
and if you can get a case, you're gonna get a case.
All right.
And I'm gonna be honest with you.
Let's get
If
the
they're
time
gonna go against me and they're gonna want to fight us in court and prove things, I need those anonymous things to be proven. Since those
They're
allegations
not
was
going to
against
be
me.
proven once it goes to court, because then a judge is going to sign off on it, and the judge is...
We still have to fight for my son.
Yeah, but it's
for my
gonna be
little tiny
after
son. But sir, I have to fight for someone
Personally,
saying that
if it
there's
was
crack
me,
cocaine being
I
done
would
here.
say, well, whoever that anonymous person is crazy, and look, he's fine, he's right here. 1, 2, 3, see you later. What can we do to
That's-
end this sooner? Because
They're not gonna bother you.
I'm not gonna give up.
if I had to have a judge sign a search warrant to forcibly come into my house, I don't want that. I don't like people when they forcibly come into my house. I don't know.
I'm going to be honest
but I
with
wouldn't
you.
like that.
I'm going to be honest with you, sir. I'm going to be honest with you. We've
I'm
been
just
through
trying
so
to
much
reason
in our
with
life.
you, just,
I'm trying to reason
you
with
know.
you as well.
No,
I'm
I
listening to what you're
understand.
saying.
Like, look, these are your rights too, and I'm just trying to make it easier on
As
everyone.
I know my rights, my civil rights as a person and a human being. I have civil rights, and I do not anonymously call on people to play around with you as authorities and them as workers. So that person, whoever that anonymous person was, needs to be investigated, and somebody come into their door and saying they're crackheads and stuff. No, sir.
Me personally,
Sir, I'm gonna have to fight for that.
I would want to make it quick and easy, because the quicker that this case gets closed,
I don't know about quick and easy, sir.
The quicker this case gets, they could see him, and then it just turns into a follow-up whenever.
No,
right,
sir, that's not how.
whatever.
That's not
But
what happens.
The quicker that this gets
That's
closed,
not what happens,
is
sir.
the quicker that you could file the FOIL request to find out who this person was.
So that's not how it happens.
And to get any information that they have.
That's not how it happens, sir. That's not how it happens. Unfortunately, that's not how it happens. They stay on you. They follow you. They have reason to follow you. They have reason to keep calling you. You keeping in contact with them. Someone acting like they're my child's parent and I'm his parent. I expressed before, there's no crack use in here, sir. There's no disrespect and no fighting in front of him here, sir, at all. He's 100% healthy. They want to weigh him. He goes to his appointment. He has his Medicaid and he has his food stamps. Everything is all right for him. Everything is all right for him. So with that being said, my son has a spectrum. He's fighting autism. I don't need any stress on him, and I will be the fighter for him and the advocate.
Okay.
Fair
All
enough.
right. I'm just saying.
Thank you, sir.
I just
We can definitely do what she wants to do because they have.
Enough is enough.
fraudulent-
It's too much fraudulent allegations, and as nobody's disrespecting their job, what they have to do, and nobody's disrespecting your job and what you have to do. But nobody should be able to get on the phone with you guys and waste your time when there's things going on, making false allegations. Those people need to be dealt with. You need to be knocking on their doors, telling them to get off their phone and be a man or the female or grown up they are and grow up.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, I'm just trying to make it easier for
Go back to
everyone in this whole situation. Just so.
Sir, either way, I expressed to you before, I had a case in Staten Island. They end up covering up the case in Staten Island. The worker just disappeared. The supervisor ended up apologizing to us. She ended up bribing us with a packet play. I have her phone number or her information. I can't take.
I'm disappearing because I'm on the emergency service.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So tomorrow your worker is gonna be assigned from here from Queens. She'll be following up with you.
I don't know a worker, and I'm not going to be assigned to a
We
worker.
don't know who the worker is. I don't know who your worker
Do
is.
you
Oh, I
It's
don't-
early in the morning.
And then you can
because
explain all
regardless,
this
they already initiated an investigation, so it doesn't matter.
Either way, I'm not going to let nobody see my son.
That
And
will
that's
be
it.
you and the worker tomorrow.
Oh,
I can't
okay.
say
That's
whatever
fine.
She decides to do.
She's
She wants to
letting
go
you
to
know
court.
what's going on.
Okay.
That's how between you and
Okay.
how they move forward,
Okay.
so they'll follow it tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice night.
How's it going, officer?
Sheriff's Office. Why did we come all the way back here?
I just wanted to park on some private property where I feel safe and comfortable, sir.
It was a strange.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I just wanted to find the most parking spot where I felt comfortable. You know,
Oh,
where that.
I was just wondering. I was like, where?
Yeah, no, I didn't want it to make it seem suspicious or at all or anything like that, sir.
Okay.
Officer.
Well, you obviously know the reason I stopped you. There's no plates on the vehicle. I understand what you're gonna say. Do you have a driver's license?
Okay, so it is to my understanding it's been upheld by the Supreme Court, and it's under the law of the land, under common law, that we have a God-given right to travel on the public highways untaxed, without license, registration, or plates on a vehicle, as long as I'm driving privately. I'm not engaged in commerce, officer.
I get you.
Okay, you know, I want to be calm and cordial and respectful to you. I don't want to be belligerent. I don't want no problems, sir.
Calm, cool, collected
Right,
you'll get.
right. I don't want no problems with you, officer. All right, I don't want no problems. I'm just driving back. I mean, not driving. You see, this is legally terms. These are legally terms. I'm traveling home. I was from another location. I'm traveling home right now. I'm not engaged in commerce. This property right here is not engaged in commerce. I'm not engaged in I'm not traveling with any goods, products. I'm not an Uber driver. I'm not a taxi driver. I'm not a bus driver. I'm not engaged in any of that. So I know my rights, to my understanding, that I'm not required to have any license, registration, or insurance in order for me to travel from point A to point B. Okay. It's been a God-given right that's been upheld in the Supreme Court and the law of the land. And if you want to press charges with me, officer.
I just thought because you had no plate.
Yeah, I know. I completely understand. Yeah, no, I've been. It's,
do anything crazy.
No, right. Right. I completely respect you that you haven't jumped to any conclusions, because I've already had this experience many times with many other officers, and my experiences have not been pleasant. So I'm just trying to articulate myself to the best of my abilities, and I want to demonstrate to you that I don't think I'm above the law. I know that as long as I'm not creating any loss, injury, or harm, or I'm not in a danger to the public, and I'm not doing anything bad, and there's no evidence of me in a commission of a crime or about to commit a crime, or ain't no evidence of me committing a crime. I know as long as there's nothing of that sort, I know that I'm fine, and it's well with my rights to travel from point A to point B, officer.
I hear you. But you also understand where our beliefs are different? Not our beliefs, but my requirement to enforce the law, and your beliefs on how you interpret the law, right?
Well, I mean,
you probably ran into this a bunch of times, right? Driving around with no plates. I'm just saying, I have a thing to do, just like you are saying that you understand the law one way.
Yeah, at the end of the day, the thing is, what do you want to do here? Because I want to talk to you as a man. You know, I don't want to act like this. The suit that you have on is creating any kind of clout or judgment. I want to talk to you respectfully as a man. So it's to my understanding, and I have continued to do it. And if regardless, if you want to put some charges on me, I will end up.
I'd rather not write you a ticket.
Yeah, because I don't want no harm done to nobody. I have no ill will intent. I'm in good faith, clean hands.
Can you love it with me? Okay.
What did you want to ask, officer? What did you want to ask, officer?
Can I get your name and date of birth? Run your VIN. If everything's clear, I'm going.
Okay. Now, I already had many bad experiences giving officers my name.
Okay.
And when I say my name, I do understand that nowadays y'all like to use our legal fiction name and put liens against that name, which is a public charge.
Okay.
And you know, that way that takes a lot of time, energy, and a lot of quote unquote labor out of my time and day, and it's depleting me, and it's wasting and draining me. And I understand that this is all a business game. This is nothing strictly business, nothing personal. I completely understand that. I would prefer not to provide you any form of identification, but if it isn't horrible, I've left the VIN uncovered. Mm-hmm. You can run the VIN number. This car is not stolen. I have no problem with you running the VIN number.
To you?
This is private property. I purchased it.
Has it ever been registered before?
No, I have not registered it.
Okay.
So I've maintained it in private means.
Okay.
For private means. I have not registered it. I've not gotten license for it.
Okay.
And I'm not in no contract with the state of Colorado to give you jurisdiction. I don't have I don't even want to say I don't have a license, but I don't have that contract for y'all to subject me to that jurisdiction.
Okay.
So you're more than welcome to run the plates. Okay. I mean, not the plates, the VIN number.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
This car's not stolen. I purchased it privately. Other than that, I feel very uncomfortable providing my personal information, especially if I know that it will be used against me in the court of law.
It won't.
Especially with all the bad experiences that I have with policy enforcement. I just feel very comfortable not providing information.
I'm not trying to infringe on anything, but I have to figure out who is driving the vehicle.
And that's the thing.
I understand you're saying you're not driving?
Yeah, this is not a vehicle.
It is a vehicle.
No, a vehicle is classified as someone property engaged in commerce. This property is not engaged in commerce, officer. Okay, this is an automobile. It was first considered an automobile, and once people decided to register it, it became a motor vehicle. So this is not a motor vehicle. I classify this as an automobile, private transportation through private means.
Oh, I got sunflower seeds in my mouth.
No, it's okay. It's okay. And so it is to my.
Let me run this in real quick, okay?
Okay. And I'm sorry to ask, but what was your name, officer?
Huh?
What was your name, officer?
She's right here. I'll give you my card too.
Okay.
That way you know, okay?
Okay, thank you. And you're the sheriff, right? You're a sheriff, right?
The sheriff's, yes.
Oh, you work with the
Sheriff's
sheriffs.
deputy.
Okay, sheriff deputy.
1 Henry George, Charles Miller Drive, 687. Alright. Let me check what the VIN comes back to, okay? I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Got pulled over again for having no license plate on my automobile. I was not infringing on the public. I was not an endangerment to the public. I was not swerving lanes. I was not speeding. As you can hear, the officer said, he simply pulled me over because I did not have plates. Now, I explained myself to the best of my abilities to this officer. I can provide this officer with a lot of documentations proving that there's court cases proving that we have the right to travel from point A to point B without license, registration, and documentations. Like just license, registration, and license plates, registration, insurance. I'm sorry, y'all. My mind is a little clouded right now. I'm shaking a little bit, but it's okay, because I'm controlling myself. But this officer does definitely seem a lot more calm, cordial, respectful, and polite. So I respect that. And let's give faith to the Most High that I will get out of this clean hands with no problems.
Alright. I'm not even going to try to push the issue. Alright, you're driving with no plates. It's a simple $25 ticket if I were to ticket you. I'm not going to sit here. You have your beliefs. We have our laws we have to enforce. We're just going to put it as, what is it? Agree to disagree?
Agree to disagree.
The reason I stopped you is you had no plates, okay? That's the reason for the stop. There's my card.
Got it.
Alright? Victor 10. You have a good day? Keep doing what you're doing? Alright?
Thank you, officer. Okay. I know everyone just witnessed that. The last time I got pulled over by policy enforcement, they issued me a ticket because I gave them my legal fiction name This time, I made it through clean. No license, no registration, no insurance, and I pulled it off. And I think the police officer left. Let me go ahead and show you what I have on my plates right now. That's what I have. If y'all enjoyed this, follow, like, comment, and share this. Much love. Namaste. Peace.
Do an investigation, like I just said, because you have a restraining order against somebody, and I want to make sure he's not him for your safety.
No, I don't think that's the law. But that's not me. You have not identified me as that person.
I'm trying to identify you, and
but
you won't.
I'm not. You need to identify Terrell and find out where he's at.
No, I need to find out who's in the car with her.
No,
because
you don't.
He's not allowed to be in the car with her, and if that's you, then it's
yeah, but you're not supposed to be harassing the person that was harassed. You need to go harass the harasser, not the harassee. You see what I'm saying? You're harassing she filed her restraining order against this man because she didn't feel safe, not because she wanted to be harassed every time she got pulled over. Let me ask you an honest question, officer. Every time she gets a traffic ticket, do you think that she wants every man in her car investigated because she has a restraining order on a prior man?
Because what happens?
No.
Are you able to stop out this? Listen.
It just isn't.
Will you listen?
Can you look a picture up of the guy?
No, I can't, or I would have already done it.
Well, then that's your problem. I'm a law-abiding citizen that's on his way to a dentist appointment.
Why would a law-abiding citizen have an issue?
Because you don't have the right. You don't have the right. This is a traffic stop. This is not a criminal investigation. This is a traffic stop. This is a routine traffic stop.
He's on his way.
I'm completely refusing to people to know that you guys can't do this to us anymore.
It has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but you don't have the right to do this. You do not.
Because what
happens? You do not, and everybody's gonna find out that I'm not Terrell. It's easy. Everybody knows I'm not Terrell. They're gonna.
How do I know that? How do they know that until you tell them?
That information.
Yeah, why don't you Google Terrell? I mean, don't you got a phone? You don't know how to use Google? They gave you a badge and you don't know how to use Google, sir?
Listen, how are you going to Google somebody?
Google his first and last name. You know his name. How'd you find out his name?
Yeah, and you know how
Google it. His name came up in your NCIC. His name came up in NCIC in your computer. So you're lying. Officer, you're making yourself look kind of crazy on
You are making
on
yourself
Facebook.
look crazy. That's fine.
Come on now. He's in your computer. You know I'm not him.
Not.
You don't got a computer in your car?
Yes, I have a computer in the car. It tells me who she has a restraining order against. It does not give me any of his DL or his anything else against him. If it was, I take a picture of him and look at you and be like, oh, that's not Terrell.
And so your system is that flawed that it takes you 30 minutes to get a picture of a guy? You can get his name, but you can't get his picture? I bet you I can get his picture. I bet you I can find his picture right now faster than you can on Google.
Go ahead.
While you're waiting. This guy on Gloucester
Township, Officer Launch Badge 244.
Badge 244. This guy needs to identify me as somebody that has a restraining order against the woman I'm in the vehicle with. I am not that person. Now, he can't identify me as that person.
But he refuses
I asked him to Google this person. He can't even Google it. It's taking taxpayers. This is where your money is going in Sicklerville. This is what the police officers are spending their time doing.
Just a quick question. Even if we were to Google someone by his name, you know how many people or names that?
Man, there's all information in there. Come on. This is common sense.
Listen, the victim of a lot of domestic violences go back to their abuser.
And so I don't
the
really
abuser
know
could have you driving him around, so we just got to make sure that's not happening.
Hey, de-escalation, man. Black Lives Matter. It's called de-escalate, not elevate.
That's why we're just
de-escalation, man. I tried to de-escalate. I tried. You guys didn't. You guys couldn't think.
Yeah, there's nothing.
How about yelling? Are you
We're not de-escalating anything.
Okay, let me lower my voice.
So this is what I've been trying to do. Okay. So like I was saying, a lot of times victims of domestic violence go back to their abuser. Okay, and through that relationship, they might have her be like, "Hey, listen, you got to go take you forever." So to make sure that that's not going on in this car stop, I need to identify you. That's it.
Yeah, but you're going above and beyond. You're trying to be Superman. You're trying to be Superman, and you're
care about her and her being held
because if you really
somebody she has a
if you really cared, you'd be looking this guy up right now just to make sure. Because if he could, what if he's dangerous? You should be trying every avenue. You're not even looking in your phone. You're not even looking in your phone to at least attempt. You're not even attempting to see what this guy looks like.
Acting like this, I have to stay up here with her because now that you know that I might know that you're Terrell. If you're You're Terrell. Now you might try to hurt her. So how can I leave her?
Oh my goodness, this is
I
crazy.
appreciate the concern, but this is not Terrell.
Okay.
And this is what happens every time if she gets pulled over. It
could happen, yes.
Oh my goodness, ladies, listen. This is a warning to all you ladies.
Why would you tell her not to get a restraining order?
Ladies, this is a warning. This is what happens. If you put a restraining order on a man, it better be for real. I'm telling you, it better be for real.
And I believe
because
she thinks that hers is.
I know hers is real. Hers is real. This is legitimate. And this is what she has to. This is what she has to deal with. This is what this woman has to deal with. But all you girls out there that are lying, you better not be lying because this is what you're gonna have to deal with. Yo, may I please step out and smoke a cigarette? It's unlawful for me to step out and smoke a cigarette?
Right now, we're just going to talk to our supervisor.
Is it within the parameters of the law for me to step out and smoke a cigarette?
Right now, we want you to stay in the vehicle.
So you're saying no? No, I'm not asking you what you want. I'm asking you, am I allowed to? Do I have permission?
As of right now, no.
I do not have permission, so I'm detained in the vehicle. He's saying I don't have permission to step out of the vehicle and smoke a cigarette. I have a child, so I can't smoke my cigarette. And they're stressing me out. And they can't get a picture of this guy, Terrell. You got a picture of this guy? Does this guy have a Facebook? Hey, Facebook.com. Type in T-E. I don't know how to spell Terrell. I don't know how he spells his name. There's Facebook, Instagram. Oh, True People Search. TruePeopleSearch.com. That's a good one. I used to use that at my telemarketing job. You ever heard True People Search? And True People Finder. I go to school for IT. If you guys need any help, like you guys got like 7 guys here, right? Making $25 an hour, right? It's a lot of taxpayers' money, right? I can help you guys upgrade your system so that you can see what people look like a lot faster. I would love to. I'd love to. I'd love to give you my business card right now, but I don't want to tell you what my name is because this is too good to be true. I can help you guys update your system, seriously. Because your system is seriously flawed, and this is money just Gloucester Township community. This is your taxpayers' money, man. These guys are gonna find out I'm not Terrell. And if they had an updated system that could show you guys faster who criminals were, then you guys would be able to get a lot more for your community. I mean, look at this rundown building right here. It's such an eyesore in your town. If these guys weren't all sitting here, maybe this shit could get them out so you could put like a playground here or something. You know what I mean? So yo, guys, like, subscribe, follow me, make sure you share this live. And maybe we can get a GoFundMe and we can upgrade their system so that they can identify criminals faster. What's up, Thomas?
What's up, man?
Where did you go to school at? GCC?
No, I went to Camden County.
You went to Camden County? I went there too. Did you do a 2-year program?
Yeah.
Nice. You do Blackwood and Camden campus?
No, just the Blackwood.
Just the Blackwood?
Yeah. Took a long time. It took longer than 2 years though.
It took longer than 2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it didn't take. I didn't take as many classes as I should have in each semester.
So let me ask you something. What made you want to be an officer?
Growing up, my father was a fireman.
Your father was a fireman? Do you have any comments to make on de-escalation tactics of the Gloucester Township Police Department? Have you guys been making any like routine changes to like try to improve your protocol on how you guys de-escalate like routine pullovers and stuff like that?
Trainings all the time.
How you doing, sir? So just so you know, we have you guys out here in a couple minutes.
What's your name, sir?
Sergeant DeWalt.
Sergeant DeWalt. This is Sergeant DeWalt. This is Sergeant DeWalt. He knows what's going on. He knows this is... Look at this, man. Look, see these expensive, clean vehicles, man. These well-paid brothers. And their time could be used so much better, guys. So we want to start a GoFundMe, and we're going to try to update their system so that way they can identify criminals faster. Because, I mean, do you guys agree the city could get a lot more out of taxpayers' money if you guys could identify criminals faster? Is that something that you would agree with, sir?
Sir, I'm not going to make any comments.
He agrees with it. Because, look, we've been out here for 20 minutes, and he still can't figure out if I'm Terrell or not. So, obviously there's something. Let's look at,
we already figured it out.
Oh, you already figured out whether I'm Terrell?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, it's the sergeant, man. He's got a strong stance, man. Don't mess with that guy. Look at his forehead. He looks like he works out with his eyebrows. He looks like a strong brother right there, man. No one get on his bad side. Share this live. Come on, let's go viral, baby.
You good?
Yes, sir. Your de-escalation tactics, officer, Lance, badge number 244. Hand clap.
You should clap then. You don't have so I give you issues for the speeding. Also for a careless, there's a pay by date here. So if you want, just pay it by that date. You can follow the instructions on this website here. If you would like a court date, there's a number right here you can call. and they set up a court date for you.
See what I mean? Like, did you see what I mean? Like, dude knew he had warrants, and you know. Now I'm not condoning being a fucking scumbag. Now I'm not condoning that. I'm just saying, had he not known his rights, shit could have went a lot differently. Listen, and also, do not ever trust the government for any reason. They don't give a fuck about the safety of your child. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about your safety. All they give a fuck about is a dollar. It's a dollar amount, nothing more. They snatch your fucking kid fucking disappears. Oh well, they're still getting paid, but who the fuck knows where your kid is? You don't know. Oh, and they will snatch your child for the most petty fucking reasons, no? Oh my, over some hearsay shit. Anyway though, look. If you have made it this far, you've made it all the way to the end. Very special thank you to the 3 channels I highlighted: DDJRS, Young and Fearless, and Mr. Brandon Banks. I always leave the original links in the description. If you guys have questions on the interactions, if you guys want to know if there's any updates or outcomes that are not shown in this video, I encourage you to look in the description, click on the original links, head on over to their channel, let them know that we was checking them out. We love them, we appreciate them, we support them, we got their back over this motherfucker, man. That all being said, look, if you have a Facebook page, come and join us on the USVSTHEMPGH Facebook group. My motherfucking dude Chris will keep you guys entertained with shit all day long that you don't see on this channel. Thank you, Chris. I love you. I appreciate you for that. That all being said, you guys are important, cared for, valuable, unbelievably appreciated over this motherfucking man. And if no one has told you guys yet today, just know that I love yous over this bitch. And I will see yous in the morning. Cheers, guys. Stay safe.